My name is Shrey Goel. I'm a third year here at Cal. I am a pre-medical student studying environmental science with a minor in global poverty and practice from the Blum Center. And I'm the head chair for the Social, Cultural, and Humanitarian Committee. Well, I chose each topic for a different reason. I chose the Tibet conflict because it really hits on the three focuses of the third committee, which are social, cultural, and humanitarian. Organizations like Free Tibet have argued that the Chinese government is exerting undue control on the Tibetan population, while the Chinese government would argue that it's simply exerting the authority that it has been granted as the autonomous ruler of Tibet. I chose the issue of development because since the 90s, development has been the main agenda of the United Nations. With the MDGs set to expire in 2015, it's really important that we set the next stage for development, particularly with issues like overpopulation looming ahead in the next 50 years. So I really am looking forward to see how delegates address these topics and set the next stage for development. I think I'm most looking forward to seeing delegates address topics that I have been very interested in more recently, and to address topics that I'm learning about currently, particularly with the topic of international development. I'm a global poverty and practice minor, and so that topic is something that I'm very interested in, and it'll be interesting to see how younger students are able to use their critical thinking skills and address those topics and see what solutions they can come up with that maybe the international community has not. I would say my biggest piece of advice would just be to immerse yourself in the topics. For the Tibet topic, I would encourage you to read about the history, try to familiarize yourself with the political and cultural context of the Chinese occupation of Tibet. And for the development topic, I would strongly encourage you to look into the readings of scholars who have written about this topic, whether it's Jeffrey Sachs or William Easterly or Dambisa Moyo. These are some scholars that you can, read summaries of their books. If you're not going to read their whole book, at least read summaries of the books. Try to understand what their ideas are, because they have a lot. They're engaging in a debate that the international community is sort of on the forefront of, and so it'll be good for you to come up with opinions about their ideas and then bring those to committee in the context of the national interest of the countries that you'll be representing. I'm 62 excited.